can conceive of a national destiny which meets the responsibilities of today and measures up to the possibilities of tomorrow.
Universities are one of those unique places and times in your life where you're sort of buffered from some of the harsher realities of the rest of the world, but still aware of them. So it sort of gives you this freedom to just explore this idea or concept that, you know, outside of that setting is too risky or too scary to look into, but you have just enough of a safety net that you can come up with the answer that impacts the world.
The diversity of people here is great, especially my first year in the dorms is when I really started to realize it. I think it's just really neat to have people from like all across the spectrum here at the University of Idaho.
Honestly, when I was a kid, I always wanted to be an inventor. They start doing classes that are directly related to engineering right away. Like first semester, you're doing stuff that's hands-on.
My animal science courses I've taken have really been a lot of fun. There's a lot of hands-on learning going on with agriculture, especially, and at U of I, that's really a big opportunity. Really gets you out there in the field, gets you the experience you need and that employers are going to be looking for in the future.
We bring the world in and create a student body and an administration that is almost a kind of microcosm. For those who are wanting to push the boundaries of their chosen field, it's amazing to me what opportunities there are for that at the University of Idaho.
When I came here, I was really, really inspired, and I came here to study architecture and planning. And Idaho has been so comforting, and it helped me to broaden my academics and the horizon of just thinking outside the box. I never thought I could draw to my fullest potential and give myself like that ability to let loose and let be.
You know, this is a perfect opportunity to be able to get your experience in while you're still an undergrad. That way you can jump straight into the field or right into a grad project that you have all the knowledge necessary to do what you need to do.
The research programs that the University of Idaho offers have such an edge that nobody else can offer because of the location.
STEM education is important for students in Idaho and students everywhere to participate in the economies of tomorrow. And whether they're participating in those economies as producers or consumers, as employees or employers, it'll be increasingly imperative that they have the skills and literacies in science, technology, engineering, and math to make good decisions, to make new discoveries, and to enrich the quality of life for themselves and those around them.
That's the one where you want to make sure you got a hand position that's good, which it is. Well, I believe in learning. I don't believe in teaching. So the only reason I continue to hang around those crazy places, I'm still learning a lot of things. It's just a great environment. You don't want to do it, do you? You don't want to put any thought into it. Is that a safe statement? So if you don't want to do it, it means you should. And if it seems dumb, it's going to be worth your time. Okay.
You can look across the university, and there is going to be something here that we're doing that's cutting edge, that's affecting students' lives, that's affecting the future. We want to give individuals the opportunity to see what's important and develop the skills and ideas that allow them to make a difference in that world.
being able to work in those small teams as well as getting to work in a lot of different facets of business. 5 professors work with you at once, so just learning all the facets of business and being more well-rounded was a big selling point.
I feel extremely fortunate. I've loved my job, and to be part of a person's critical factor in the development of who and what they are, I take that very seriously, a tremendous responsibility.
We teach them to think about the world and what it means to them. And we also teach them to reflect upon how different cultures share belief systems that may be similar to theirs or different than theirs. And we teach them to ask questions as to why. Why are people different than us? What causes a culture to be different than us? And we teach them to appreciate those differences rather than to be critical of them.
I really believe that a large portion of what you learn at college is not in school. It's mostly what you do out of school. Being involved, meeting people, learning social skills, managing time, all that sort of stuff comes when you do things besides schoolwork.
Everybody comes here sort of with a blank slate. Then while you're here, it's the faculty you meet, the opportunities you have, the other students you meet that kind of gives you that inspiration. Where do I want to go from here? And the cool thing about it is you can really go anywhere.